Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Facts to make your brain go. How many miles you scroll on your phone? We have the top 5 states, what the state is. And Kenzie guessed 100 miles, and it has to be California.
And it's in a year.
In a year.
In
You're
a year.
scrolling on it like on your phone. If you scroll, do that doom scroll, it adds up to miles. Somebody figured this out. No one asked for this stat, but someone did it, so we're throwing it on to you. Case guessed 365 miles a year, a mile a day. You're scrolling, and he guessed Florida because the Miami girls are just out there, as he said.
I was thinking more like the swamp people and how they've come to be, but you guys took it with Miami.
I don't think that people who are like, I think they're on their phones less, though. Nature-based people, like in like the rural, like they're like, I'm gonna live off this land. Like that's like Appalachian Mountains, like we talked about. They're on their phone less. You know.
But when they do something, it's important. Like the Appalachian Mountain things, they're like the
yeah,
not
but they're
deer.
not posted about it.
Yeah, other people are just posting it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Top 5 states. We'll see if Illinois is number 1. Number 5, New Mexico, 95.9 miles a year scrolled.
Okay.
Missouri is number 4, 102 miles per year. It's going up, but these are more, I guess, I don't know if these were rural states, but it's not the states I was thinking of. I don't know if you, so far with New Mexico and Missouri.
No, I thought big cities. Like I thought it was going to be New York, LA, like influencers, things like that.
Instead, it's people with probably nothing to do.
Oh,
That's really mean.
That's unnecessary.
Kentucky, number 3.
Yeah, nothing to do there.
Except for that Bourbon and Beyond Festival, which sounded amazing.
Yeah, well, but we've already sent somebody there.
Chicken?
Chicken? Well, but I'm not, KFC's not my go-to.
They're trying to work on that. Did you see their rebrand?
No.
They said that they've lost the chicken war and they're coming back.
Yeah, they're giving away, I think, free chicken buckets or baskets or something
They're
like
doing
that.
a lot. They're bringing some iconic menu items back.
Why don't I know about the free chicken? Why didn't we talk about this on the show? This feels like it would be
First
like...
off, I put in my show prep like 2 weeks ago that they lost the chicken war and they're on their way back. There's just nobody pays attention. This was huge news in my prep. I led with it.
She sent it over like 8 times, too.
I know. It stayed in my prep for the week.
KFC is currently offering a free bucket of chicken or 8 chicken tenders to customers who make a $15 online purchase through the app or website.
In
as
case
part
you do
of
that like in your sleep.
Yeah.
$50 at KFC, that's light work.
Yeah, they have to grease me up to get me through the door now.
Yeah, exactly.
It says limited time, and it doesn't say when it's going to end. So get over to KFC this morning and get it done.
I live right by one.
Yeah,
Do
there's that.
you? Did you get the mashed potato bowl?
I've never been.
Wait,
You should get the mashed potato bowl.
whoa. You've never been to any KFC?
No, just not the one by me.
Oh, okay.
No, my fat ass has been to a KFC. I've pounded some popcorn
You look
chicken
like
in
you
my
know your way
day.
around a KFC.
Yeah. I haven't been in a while.
I'd ask you where the bathroom was. You know what I'm saying? This isn't your first time.
And by the way, that's the KFC you might have gone to when you go to a show at the Aragon because it's down the street on Lawrence, right?
Right around the corner. That's
Oh,
exactly
right over there.
Yeah.
It's a good KFC.
So if you're going to Twisted Christmas this year, maybe you win the golden ticket. You can stop at KFC before all those shows.
Yeah. Or you can just scroll if you live in Kentucky because you got nothing to do there. 105 miles, that's
If you
where they're
can't
at.
find it, that's KFC. You know, this way around KFC, okay?
Okay, top 2 states and the top mileage is Illinois number 1. Number 2 is Washington with 108 miles scrolled in a year on your phone. The doom scrolling, 108 miles of scrolling in the state of Washington. There's at least one big city there. You got Seattle.
I've heard
Right.
of it.
You heard of familiar with it?
I love Washington.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you love about it?
I did mountain climbing there at Hurricane Ridge.
Okay.
And then also, I love Twilight, so I've been to Forks and La Push.
Ah,
So
got it.
I love that ha 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 energy, you know?
I don't know what that is. What you're
That's
doing.
like Twilight lore energy.
Twilight are movies that I like that kind of style of movie. And then I asked somebody, should I watch these? And they said they're not for you.
Was that person me?
Casey said that to me a lot about things, but it wasn't you on that one.
Didn't you see him walking in here with like a Team Edwards shirt on though?
I think that's
you got to watch Twilight.
Yeah.
Because even I've seen it.
how many are there?
3.
Oh, there's only 3. Can I do a trilogy? I don't know.
Well, actually, sorry, there's 3 books. The last book is 2 movies. There's 4 movies.
Okay. Right before football season, can I get that done?
Well, you're not going to get it done during football season, so you got to do it now.
So March I can do it.
No. Well, why?
'Cause I'm already-
Is there 5 movies? No,
I think
wait,
there's
okay.
5 movies.
Okay, hold on. There's Twilight. There's New Moon, which is my favorite. There's Eclipse, and then Breaking Dawn and Breaking Dawn's 2. So it's 5 movies. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm thinking it's wrong.
They should have made that probably 1, the last movie, though, right?
No, it's great as 2. If you're like if you like the books, then you want it to be 2. If you don't like the books, you probably want it to be 1. Because the wedding happens in the
Yeah.
4th book, and then the first movie of the 4th. and like you really just want to sit in that for a while. The wedding's immaculate.
I don't think you have to watch them, though. I know what happened.
No, you don't.
You got to see the baby. The baby's a whole other
Yeah,
thing.
oh, good Lord, Nessie.
Don't come at me, but is it a vampire baby? Is that what
It's
it
a
is?
whole
Kind
thing.
of, yeah.
Yeah, trust me, it's a complicated answer.
You should
Complicated legacy.
you should really watch it.
All right. I'm going to add that to the queue.
Yeah, right. And he doesn't take any of my recommendations.
Right after he watches The Bear, he'll get right on the Twilight
God, I
series.
haven't finished season 3
And
or
Stranger Things.
Yeah, I've got a few things in the queue. Number one, is it Illinois and the mileage of how far you doom scroll on your phone? Somebody calculated how many miles it is you do a year. And number one, is it Illinois? So far, not in the top 5. It is not Illinois.
Oh, good.
It's Arizona.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, Arizona.
Do you think it's all these nature things you were posting about? Maybe that's because these are like all fun places to like hike and stuff.
Yeah, but doom scrolling should be killing time when you don't have anything cool to do, right? Like you're not taking pictures of the mountains. Or
But what if you're looking for places to visit? Like they have cooler places to visit? I don't know. That's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, cactuses, mountains. They do 115.37 miles doom scrolling. Cactuses and mountains. I lived in there. I lived in Phoenix for a year and a half.
Were you
Did
on
you
your
doom
phone a lot?
scroll?
You know what? At the time I was there, doom scrolling wasn't a thing because I was there in 2010. So I had like a Droid X. That was my first
Would
phone.
you like update your MySpace a lot?
No, because Twitter had started and Facebook had started, and that's all we had.
Okay.
So there was nothing else.
So you're poking people?
I was poking a lot of people.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
Again, right at this time on Thursday, Ticket Blitz Thursday. Actually, I take that back because it'll be bottom of the hour, right? Ticket Blitz Thursday with Golden Ticket. It'll be 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30.
Brian, you don't need to ask for clarification. The beauty about Ticket Blitz Thursday this week is that it's every hour starting at 6:30, 3-day Riot Fest passes. It'll be past 6:30. You sound like Gwen Stefani there. We'll be live with 3-day Riot Fest passes for Ticket Blitz Thursday. That's a part of the Golden Ticket.
Yeah, I was just thinking like at 8 o'clock
Yeah.
we usually do it. But yeah, okay. Heard all that. Shut the F up. I got this.
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
So we're doing Golden Ticket at the bottom of the hour. 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30. It will be packaged with Ticket Blitz Thursday and those Riot Fest tickets.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, shut the F up. I got it. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. If you missed the keyword for the Golden Ticket this hour, we'll give that to you in just about 5 minutes. But what a wild weekend with everything that was going on with the Air and Water show that I was at on the practice day on Friday. And we had there was the comic festival at the Donald Lee Stevens Convention Center. You had the Savannah Bananas at the Rate Friday and Saturday, sold out, 80,000 people over 2 days. Not to mention a plethora of Q101 concerts. Now, if you were a Shinedown fan, or a Chevelle fan, boy, were you in luck. Indoor venues, really nice.
Good choices.
Chevelle at the Aragon, phenomenal show, and same with Shinedown and Busch at the Allstate Arena. They had the retractable roof closed at the Allstate Arena. Nobody got wet. But what happened, and we've heard from listeners, DM'd since this all happened Saturday, where Case was at the Salt Shed for Modest Mouse and Flaming Lips, and Frico, our locals Frico, while another whole contingent of people were in Tinley Park, probably near sellout of The Offspring with Q101 and Jimmy Eat World, and All Time Low.
Newfound Glory.
Oh, Newfound Glory, my bad. So all the things that happened at those shows, completely different experiences in a way. Now we're getting...
Yeah, I would say the people that were at Shinedown had a better Saturday night than the people that were in Tinley Park.
But even the people at Offspring versus the Salt Shed had a different experience.
Drastically.
Because you've got close to 25,000 people in a setting that is completely dangerous. This was not, and I can only imagine, and I feel for the people out there that had to sit there at the Offspring in Tinley Park, because we're getting a lot of texts coming in and people had to wait hours. In fact, Dan down the hallway was there. He got there around 5:30, and the gates did not open until after 9, or I should say letting you in the venue, because the storm hit, and they thought, it'll go through in an hour, everybody's waiting in your cars, just wait out front, and then we'll let everybody in. That's not what happened. The storm escalated exponentially, and the lightning was out of control, and they had to keep people safe, trying to figure out how to keep people safe as far as they could, instead of coming into, by the way, a metal pavilion.
Yes.
Yes.
not the best setting for lightning.
Spooky.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing where I would not want to be in the pavilion when lightning's striking.
A metal pavilion.
A metal pavilion.
Yes. No, you can see the challenge that would be, and
Yeah.
that's always the tough part. And I by no means want to tell anybody that had a bad experience in Tinley Park on Saturday that, oh, you shouldn't have had a bad experience. It is the tough part, though, being in Alpine Valley last year for NoahCon when a massive storm came through, and then even being at the Salt Shed for this, but just being in Tinley Park enough. These venues are trying to corral and keep safe 30,000 people in what could turn into a life or death situation. And so while it's frustrating, especially at Alpine Valley when there's not cell reception, and it does feel very dangerous and unnecessary there, but it is so important for as many cons in the music industry as there are. Concert venues are not trying to F you over when there is severe storm weather. They want the show to happen because it's really, really
No, they don't want it to happen. No.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
It's a personal attack.
But trust me, it's frustrating. Being in Alpine Valley last year, not sure if I was going to be able to get out of that parking lot and see my family again after the storm came through at NoahCon. I get how scary and frustrating it is, and I understand it was that way in Tinley Park over the weekend.
Well, your experience at Alpine Valley was different because you drove about 12 hours to get some lemonade.
I did.
Basically. And then they did warn
I
it.
did.
And then they warned everybody a tornado's coming. And to your point, you were witnessing it. Nobody moved. They said, go back to your cars.
Yes.
You got back to your car. You got the hell out of there before it hit. Whereas a lot of people were trapped in one of the biggest lawn areas in the country, Alpine Valley. And you're trapped. And oh, wait, the tornado really is coming.
And maybe this is a me thing, but when there's the threat of a tornado, I try to get inside.
I see.
And so being at the Salt Shed on Saturday, we talked Friday during the weekend Q101, which we do every Friday at 9:30. We highlight the events coming up over the weekend. And I made the point, Modest Mouse, one of my favorite bands. I, at that point, did not have tickets to that sold-out show. And then I woke up Saturday morning and I said, well, Modest Mouse and Frico are playing 20 minutes from my house. I should probably spend the money and buy a ticket on the secondhand market. And that's what I did. I made my way down to the Salt Shed. Let me tell you, leaving my apartment, gorgeous Saturday evening.
Oh, beautiful.
I was so excited for the show that I was about to see. By the time I got on the train, it was a torrential downpour, and it never really let up. Now, at the Salt Shed, what they did was that show was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. It was supposed to be doors at 5, show at 6. They pushed Frico back to 6:30. They played the greatest 4-song, 10-minute set I've ever seen.
Oh, no.
Because our guys, Frico, are the best. If you think they're good on record, they're even better live. And then there was a 20-minute set change to get Modest Mouse on stage. And the prevailing thought with everybody at the Salt Shed in that pavilion was, okay, it looks like the forecast, it looks like the radar is showing that when Modest Mouse takes the stage at 7 o'clock, because they didn't want to back up the show any further than it already was. When Modest Mouse goes on at 7 o'clock, it looks like the rain is going to stop, and we're going to get a full Modest Mouse set, and then we're going to get a full Flaming Lips set.
Cool.
So in between bands,
Kenzie's like, okay, what's wrong with this?
All right. It sounds good.
so in between Frico and Modest Mouse, the rain really did let up, and it looked like the sun might barely peek through the clouds, and it looked like it was going to be this gorgeous Saturday evening. Modest Mouse comes on stage. They open with Trucker's Atlas, which is a deep cut gem of a Modest Mouse song, and I'm in my bag now. I'm in my zone. I'm feeling
time
good.
to get cozy.
Yeah, exactly. And then about one verse into Trucker's Atlas, the floodgates open and hell unleashes from the sky. It started raining so unbelievably hard.
Apparently not God's favorite song.
No, not God's favorite song. Credit to Isaac Brock. He did play Float On second, so there's this very gorgeous moment of Float On playing while the rain is coming down. And as a huge, huge Modest Mouse fan, I've seen them a bunch, but that was a unique experience. I'm really glad that happened. And then it kept raining more. And then the lightning came in and the Salt Shed delayed the show. And that's when I said, I'm going to go home. And that's what I did. I Modest Mouse only ended up playing 4 songs that night. So
Yeah, that's.
Damn. That's not a lot of songs, huh?
And you told me also that the rhythm guitar player in Modest Mouse's guitar rig got ruined
Yeah,
by the
that's right.
rain, which is what a bummer.
Yes.
I mean, because they are covered, but the rain was coming down so much sideways and that lightning that it went into his rig.
But that's the thing is that in between the sets, they actually took a lot of those covers off because it looked like it was going to clear up.
Yeah.
And then it didn't.
It's too bad because maybe people don't know this, but this was an outdoor show at the Salt Shed. They have the indoor shows and the outdoor shows. It's too bad they couldn't just shuffle stuff inside real quick.
This is something
It's
that the
impossible.
Salt Shed they have talked about this since the the venue opened was, is it possible to either do inside shows and outside shows at the same time, or in the case of bad weather, can you move an outside show inside? And it's just, the capacities are different outside and inside, and it's just not possible, unfortunately.
Kenzie, I wonder how long you would have lasted once the rain started coming down. Do you ride it out with your outfits that you have usually, very...
No.
Okay, I think I got my answer. I think I knew the answer to the
Hilarious. I don't want to
question.
stand in the rain.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like standing during a show.
You're a big seat girl.
Yeah, I love a seat and usually food and service.
And sitting in rain is worse than standing in rain because it's just like puddle up under your butt there, and it's kind of like, oh, this sucks.
I just don't. That's just not for me. I would see a cloud and be like, we should skedaddle, huh? You see that thing? That looks angry over there, doesn't it?
Listen, I
Let's go
get
dinner, huh?
I get why people are frustrated and mad because I would have gone nuts. And I talked to Dan down the hallway, and he said they kept the gates at Tinley Park at that situation closed, and they didn't. This is something that the storm wasn't supposed to do. It got worse, and it got crazy, and the lightning kept coming, and it was like, okay, well, we're already here. We're set up to go. We'll ride it out, and maybe 10 more minutes will go away. And it didn't go away in 10 minutes. And then they opened the gates, and, the show went on. But people, I believe, as far as I'm getting texts from people and saying that they got a $75 in concert cash for another concert, or you can use it any way you want. That's what I've heard they got
So
from
they
Live
did get
Nation.
essentially was that the cost of the ticket?
Probably not, but it was something back anyway. You know
We
what I
should
mean?
have got the whole ticket back.
Well, but the thing is, the headliner did play over an hour, which is the tricky part in all of this. But the people that were at Tinley Park, and if you didn't get this, please text us in, and I can try to assist you with getting this. But they did send out a message saying that the safety of our fans and artists is always priority at Credit Union 1 Amphitheater. We wish the weather would have cooperated a little bit more for the Offspring, and we know that you waited a long time for us to be able to start this event safely. As a thank you for your patience last night, this was sent on Sunday morning, we are extending you $75 in concert cash for each ticket purchased to attend another Live Nation event through 2026.
So if you had a pair, then you got 150, right?
Yeah,
If
well,
you're
we're
like-
looking around money.
Okay.
Well, wet my beak with that concert cash.
Yeah, but again, I am so impatient. Kenzie, I couldn't handle it. I would have probably been in a wreck. And I know that's probably how most people felt at both venues, at least a little bit. I mean, Modest Mouse, that show kind of already started when it hit, whereas Offspring, they waited to try to keep people safe from the lightning in, again, a metal pavilion, which I would want to be nowhere near.
I have to be honest. I was at home under a blanket when I saw that storm hit, and I'm like, "Whoa, Offspring must be a little wet." That's all I thought. That doesn't look ideal, does it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess if you didn't get that, I mean, some people are texting, and I didn't get an email or whatever. I don't know how that's going to work with Live Nation, but I assume everybody's...
I would be contacting the venue. I would contact the Tinley Park box office.
Yeah, because they did say they were doing that. So as far as we know, that's what went on. And listen, I had a friend over the weekend. His house got struck by lightning 3 times. His house 3 times.
Was he cursed forever?
Don't know. I don't know what's going on. The omens going on over there. I don't know.
Do
But
you have a bell tower? Where's he live?
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
about 5 minutes away from a new keyword for the golden ticket at 8:30. Your chance to win the golden ticket, the greatest radio prize in history. You'll get into everything we do. It's fantastic. Imagine a universe where you don't care about concert tickets or buying them because they're just in your hand already, and you get to go to whatever you want. As we talked about last weekend, Offspring, Shinedown, Chevelle, so many different shows, Modest Mouse. You could have chose your adventure properly, hopefully the indoor ones because you didn't get wet then. But if you did that, you have your choice. It's incredible. So 5 minutes away, we give you that. Now we have breaking news. I kind of want to call this segment, What the Hell, Corporate America? Now we have several things to talk about. Your silence told me that maybe I need to work on that title. Let me try it again.
Do you want to try a second title, or you want to just try your title again?
I want to try my title again.
Okay, all right.
I'm calling this segment, What the Hell, Corporate America?
Yeah, what the hell?
That's the energy I was looking for. Thank you,
I'm
Kenzie.
on board, baby. What are we going to get mad at
Well,
today?
we may only get through one of these stories, but let's see. So I teased before the break that you may have to start paying for your car to go faster. We have enough of subscription services and streaming costs. You may have to pay it for your car. Volkswagen is charging a monthly fee to make their cars go faster. This is real. I thought it was a fake story from it. I thought it was an Onion headline. Volkswagen debuted a new subscription plan for its electric cars, making people pay to unlock the full amount of horsepower. So it comes with a certain amount of horsepower, for $20 a month. Actually, it's $22 a month. The Volkswagen ID3 electric car has 228 horsepower. If you don't pay the fee, you only get 201 horsepower of the electric car.
How fast can you go?
That's pretty fast. Like 201 is pretty fast. I don't have a speed limit like kind of
So
deal.
it's not like you're like stuck going below the speed limit unless you pay the. That's not like tops out at 30.
You're not going.
Flipping you off the highway.
Now, this is for the European users of the car, where a lot of the roads over there don't have speed limits. You go to the Autobahn and other things like that, where you want to go maybe 150 miles an hour. Still, I bring this up, what the hell, corporate America? Because once this idea is out there, it's going to get eventually to your Prius or your F-150 or whatever. They're going to figure out a way to put it everywhere because that's what these guys do around conference room tables. What if we did this? They're bored going in every day, and they don't have any other new ideas. Every idea has been out there and done, okay? But how about we had a subscription service to make the car go faster? What the hell, corporate America?
What the hell? I don't even want to do it again. Sorry. Yeah, what the hell?
That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about this one electric car from Volkswagen. I'm worried about it becoming normal.
Wow, Jim just texted on the text line and said Mercedes does this too. Now, of course, I'm unfamiliar. I'm not in that tax bracket. But Jim from Lyle is, and he says Mercedes does this too. $10 a month to be able to remote start your car or unlock it from the app.
What?
That's annoying. My husband has a Tesla, and you can do that without the subscription fee.
Well, good
You
for
can
Tesla.
actually summon your car, too, so it comes and gets you.
Props to Elon. I've always had good things to say about the guy.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, he's never done it. They run.
Wait, you can summon your car?
Yeah, and it'll come get you.
Does it go to your living room? What, I don't get.
What does that mean?
I don't understand
I
it.
feel like you should explain.
I don't know how it knows. I gotta be honest. This is not, I don't design them. But like, say it's almost like a valet service level. So if we walk outside a restaurant and summon it, you'll watch it leave the parking lot and come to where you are.
By itself?
Yes.
Is that okay? Is that
I don't know. It doesn't, baby.
it doesn't run over anybody?
So if it's like raining or something like that, you just summon your car and it'll come to you.
Wow.
I'm assuming it can tell based on where your phone is what I'm guessing, because it's like where it's sending the signal from. You do it with your phone.
Hopefully don't leave your phone at home when you summon it. It's like...
Well, you have to push the buttons. You're good.
I thought there was a big summon button on the key maybe or something like that.
Because it's not really a key. The key's like this is a little shape of a car.
Oh, that's
It
cute.
just looks like a mini car.
Mm-hmm.
Are there buttons on it?
Not really. There's a little clickable area which pops the front truck, but that's it. Your car just opens and closes if you have the key with you.
You know, Brian, I don't know if you experience this because we both don't drive Teslas, but if you ever want to feel poor, call an Uber and have it be a Tesla and then try to open the door.
Oh, dude.
Boy, do I miss it 100% of the time.
Yeah, and they know right away that I don't know how to do
And
it.
so they have to reach back from the driver's seat and I'm like, hey, brother, sorry, I'm not really, this isn't my thing.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of people texting in. I guess I haven't bought a new car in a while. I bought the Nissan Rogue pre-owned, a.k.a. used. And so I haven't bought a new car in a long time. It says, Trucker Trav checked in, that it's also Toyota, $8 a month or $80 a year to remote start and unlock your car, a subscription service.
Okay, so to start your car so it can like warm up and stuff.
To remote start, I got to pay a subscription fee?
That's ridiculous. It's your car.
It's cold here.
It is cold here.
I'll tell you what.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not yet, but it is.
I want the remote start. It's very cold.
As of now, you can do all that with Tesla without a subscription fee. So I will give them credit on that end. They're not charging you extra for that.
Yeah, I'm not calling out just one car maker because it seems like there's a lot of them do this now.
This is crazy.
708 checked in and said this is happening all over the place. This is 708's words. They are releasing cars with every option in doohickey. Then they have you pay a monthly subscription for all the features like heated seats and all the good stuff. Brian, imagine if you had to pay on your Rogue a subscription for heated seats. You love those.
Oh, they're great. I didn't like them in the beginning.
That's just weird, though, because, okay, you used to pay to have things installed. Like, I would pay $120 to have remote start installed in my car. And then it's there. So they're installing these things and going, nope. Not like there's heaters like under my ass and I can't use them. Like, they're already in the car.
That's like people walking out of a desert. Imagine they've been in a desert for 3 days, and there's a big glass of water there, and you're sitting there like, I save this person's life. Well, I need $3. I need $3 for that. I'll save your life.
That's already there.
I can grab it. Just let me grab it.
But it's in the car. See, that's where it doesn't make sense, Brian. Is like your analogy doesn't work because, fine, that's you going to a store. You already bought this product from the store.
Yeah.
That's like buying the water bottle, okay, after coming out of the desert, and they go $3 to take the top off. Like, wait a minute.
No,
but
like-
I own the water bottle.
More people are checking. A lot of people saying OnStar, but OnStar is a known add-on. Like I had OnStar in my Buick Rendezvous back in the day where you had to pay a subscription fee. It's more like a
And wasn't that like a help if you got stuck on the side of the road?
like a
and stuff?
roadside service. I don't mind the OnStar thing so much, but like, let's see, Subaru annual remote start fee is $150.
Well, couldn't you just add a remote start for like $100 anyways? Like if you install it in your car?
One of those shady guys behind those bombed out gas stations will put that in your
I
car for you.
My Jeep didn't have a remote start, and I just paid to put one in. Like you can put anything in your car. Couldn't you just do that?
You'd think so. 312 said, I have a Chevy and that's all free. America.
No, that's nice.
That is true. Listen, this is we got a critter checked in. Son of a bitch. Subscription fees for your car.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
All right, let's get to the key word for the golden ticket.
Now is your chance to qualify for the golden ticket. Please don't text and drive. Standard message and data rates apply.
Q101.
Before I give the keyword, just this text sounded so wrong that BMW has a paywall for heated seats.
Oh, my God.
That sounds disturbing.
What's the end game here? What we just? I don't understand.
I've
I'm
got-
losing my mind.
They don't know how much money we're not making. It's unbelievable. No one's telling them.
Preach, sister, go.
Like, if
Tell them.
I wouldn't care at all. Yeah, here's $8. Like I would fine if I had all this money. Like they think that we're all loaded and we just won't share it or something. We don't have the money to do it. So now my ass is cold. Even though I bought the car.
Your ass is cold.
And now I
It's
feel
broke
like
and cold.
I feel like Kenzie with not paying for shipping, because if I'm going to buy a Subaru and then I hear it's $150 for a remote start, I'm going to go, I can't afford the Subaru. I'm not going to get the car now.
Or just charge it to me when I buy the car so I don't feel like I have to pay a subscription fee.
Or just don't charge it at all.
Well, you don't have to charge it at all. But if you wash it into the price of the car, I'm not going to know what the electric start thing costs, whatever.
But that's how they get you.
But I'd rather be dumb like that than have a subscription fee going on.
Yeah, right? Same.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
We'll give you the key word for the golden ticket in moments, about 4 or 5 minutes after we get done with music entertainment news. If you missed it this hour, it's active till 9:30. No rush. We got some misspellings coming in, and make sure you get it right. We'll give you that word after music and entertainment news. Two things concerning Riot Fest. Thursday, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30. When we get you qualified for the golden ticket, the qualifying prize will be Riot Fest 3-day passes.
Woo!
That's pretty nuts. It's pretty insane. I really am.
Nuts.
I really am. I'm proud to work here that we deliver all of this A-level elite stuff to you for free in a time when we need it more than ever, as we've just realized that you need to pay a subscription fee to get your seats heated in your car. This is a time when concerts are free for you for an entire year. And Riot Fest to Riot Fest, getting to Riot Fest for free is outstanding. Outstanding. Also with Riot Fest, the demands of John Stamos made to perform with the Beach Boys, one of them has been filled. I mean, actually, we know that Riot Mike's getting the John Stamos tattoo. That was one of the things he has to do.
That's right.
There'll be a lookalike contest at Riot Fest, a John Stamos lookalike contest, a guitar case full of hummus, which is interesting. Also, a Greek pizza named after him by a Chicago pizza restaurant, and Giordano's has stepped up. They say in a statement they can't do the other things they don't promise to not make eye contact with his hair, but the popular Chicago pizza establishment Giordano's has created the Stamos Supreme. It's a pie topped with spinach, artichoke, and feta cheese, according to their social media post. That's a Greek pizza.
No, Euro. I was hoping a little Euro, a little lamb meat.
Some Euro meat would be amazing.
Right?
So basically, it's a vegetarian pizza in a way. But who wants that?
This is stupid. It probably still tastes good.
Come on. I mean, I love feta cheese, love artichokes, love spinach. Throw some lamb on there.
Well, you know,
Yeah, a little something.
I want to see a little carving, you know? A little
Yeah.
carving station.
A spit, they call it. Carve the meat off there, put it on there.
They call it the spit?
It's called a spit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is that just for lamb or is that for every meat?
Anything that's on a spit.
And not like
Anything, a circular, when you're cutting meat off a
anything
circular.
that is that way, Kay.
That's right.
Anything that is that way.
Wait, so I'm obviously a huge fan of New Jersey Michaels, Jersey Mike's to some, and they cut the meat fresh in store. Is that a spit when they're doing the meat cutting there?
No, that's the slicer.
Oh, well, then I don't understand what the spit is.
It's on a stick, like the meat cooked on one of those metal sticks, and then you carve it off. Have you seen that?
I think I've seen Hispanic communities do this.
Okay.
With
yeah.
the-
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Greek specifically for the lamb meat. I'm not sure
Okay.
what Hispanic meat would be on the sting.
I am all for whatever they're doing. I just don't know what it is.
I just don't know what he saw. It's like, I don't know what he means. He saw Hispanic people do it once. Like, yeah, probably. If you roast something on the damn stick, yeah.
Eat meat from a stick. That's the lesson here today, no matter what meat it is.
Sir, yes, sir. I also feel like maybe we're underselling. If you're either a single woman or a guy interested in guys, John Stamos lookalike contest feels like a good place to meet people, right?
Handsome man.
I'll say.
Handsome. And he's like 60, I think.
Oh, man, that he does not age.
He's aged well.
He looks so good in those yogurt commercials.
Yeah, maybe it's the yogurt.
Maybe
looks
it's
good.
the yogurt.
Maybe it's the Greek pizza.
Could be the olive oil facial.
Oh,
Greek,
yeah.
Maybe that. I don't know.
Heyo.
Relax.
That's what they call it
Something being
when you're with
banned.
the Greek.
Besides, before Riot Fest will be Oasis next week at Soldier Field. Something is going to be banned, and this just happened. So with the Oasis show at Wembley Stadium, what is banned is Liam Gallagher throwing maracas into the crowd.
Can't even have fun anymore because of woke.
God,
This sucks.
come
That
on.
feels racist. I feel attacked. Wow.
Well, here's the problem with it. Not that he threw him in the crowd and hit somebody and they got upset. It's a woman who actually suffered several cuts to her hands and bruising on her legs after two men attempted to wrestle the maracas from her grip that Liam threw to her.
That's not a good look if that video leaks.
Seriously, what kind of man or woman does that?
Oh, well, this happens a lot at Morrissey concerts because for an encore, he'll take off his shirt and throw it into the crowd. And there are people that will, like grown men that will get into fist fights over trying to catch Morrissey's shirt.
Well, real question. As a man, do you really want to hang up another man's shirt? Like, do you
Yeah.
want Morrissey's shirt?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You punch a girl right in the face?
Yeah,
I can tell.
Yeah, Kenzie, I'd punch a girl right in the face
I can
for a
tell.
Morrissey shirt.
Please save just that piece of audio.
I'm sure it won't come back to bite me
Yeah.
later.
No, it's fine. They don't age well.
Yeah, I thought we as a society had the rule that if someone catches it, it's theirs.
Well, maybe it was like a Steve Bartman situation where they got their hands on it at the same time.
I don't know.
I have to say, if you go to any baseball game, you'll find out that that's not true because I feel like I've been physically assaulted. I don't even want it. I'm like, please stop.
Well, here's a quote from the woman, a 42-year-old woman, by the way. The one man to my left was quite big. He's kind of over me. He's got his hand over my hand and he's squeezing. The other man is literally trying to pry it from her fingers. So it's not a Bartman situation exactly where the ball may be juggling around trying to get it. She had it.
Maybe they just shouldn't allow men at Oasis because other women wouldn't beat each other up for a maraca.
Still trying to get a ticket, aren't you?
What do you mean?
If all the men are gone, you'll get
Well,
a
it's
ticket.
not my fault you guys acted like that. If you just behaved.
She went on to say the other guy might have been kneeling on me to get it out.
It's hard to get a good view when you're on the floor being
Yeah.
attacked.
So Liam Gallagher told the Edinburgh audience, I can't throw my tambourine out tonight. My maracas, I've been told not to. I'm on a tight leash to do this. But he also told people don't do that S anymore. Then I maybe can start throwing these things out there and you have some souvenirs. But that show next Thursday, less than 2 weeks away, Oasis at Soldier Field. Cannot wait. Movie roundup over the weekend. Weapons in the theaters for the second week took the top prize, and Case was there this weekend, added to the money total.
Look, I have become a big movie guy, as a lot of people know. A year and a half ago, going to the movie theater was a foreign concept to me. Turns out the movie theater's great. Y'all got to try it sometime. It's awesome.
Yes, I was
been
telling you this.
Yes, I've been going to the Alamo Draft House in Wrigleyville. That's sort of been my preferred destination. But the thing about me, I bounce around all over. Logan Theater, Davis Theater, AMC right downtown. I've made my presence felt.
So a little triangle, like the Bermuda Triangle of your theaters that you're doing there,
Yeah,
from Logan Square, downtown, uptown.
Of tickets for one to go see a feature film.
I didn't say that.
One ticket, please.
Yeah, no, there's a seat open next to me. You can sit there. I'm not saving it for anybody.
I think of the scene in Superbad. So alone?
Oh, forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Or forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah. Do you need a magazine? Aren't you going to be so sad?
Oh, that's so sad. You're here alone.
Oh, my God. Anyways, I saw Weapons over the weekend by myself, and it was fantastic. For those that don't know what the movie is, it's a horror thriller in which 17 kids from the same elementary school class all go missing at the same time on the same day.
Field trip.
Yeah, they go to Mexico City. They had a great time there. But it's a hunt to go find these kids. This movie at times is super funny. There's times in this movie where it's super scary. It is such a well-written script, and it is such a great theatrical experience. If you have not seen Weapons yet, especially if you loved a movie like Sinners earlier this year, you have to go see it.
That's amazing. Go see it. Now, finally, we did a lot here with Music Entertainment News, and I feel like we'd be remiss if we didn't do this because we had a check-in from Buffalo Grove from Michelle saying, are you going to pour one out for Terrence Stamp? And we are. Well, we will do that because Terrence Stamp, thank you for checking in from Buffalo Grove. I don't think this is an actor name that you know. I don't know, Kenzie, do you know that name when I say Terrence Stamp?
I don't, and I feel guilty saying that I don't know that.
It's okay, because he's one of those guys that's been in 100 movies, and you know his face, but you probably don't know his name.
Let me look up his face.
Look at his face.
I'm going to go look at his face.
Before I tell you what movies he's been in, you look at his face and see if you know. He lived to 87. He died over the weekend. A very big actor, very good actor. See his face yet?
Not yet. Hold on. Sorry.
What are you doing over there?
I'd open a new tab. I didn't want to lose the wallpaper. Oh, saving. Yes, I know this man.
You know him?
Yes.
He was General Zod in Superman. That's the Christopher Reeve Superman back in the 70s. He was the one that made the line famous, kneel for Zod. But then you see him.
Wait, what was the line?
Kneel for Zod. He was General Zod. And he wanted Superman. He thought, well, I don't want to give a spoiler to him. The movie came out in the 70s. But
He was in Star Wars.
yeah, he was in The Phantom Menace.
He was in Elektra. Remember Elektra with the little knives?
Is that with Ben Affleck's ex, right?
Put some respect on her name. Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. You couldn't remember for a second. He was the Supreme Chancellor. He wouldn't have a big role in Phantom Menace, but that's kind of what he was. He kind of popped in the movies, and he stole the movies in a way. And there was a movie called Alien Nation I loved. He was in Young Guns.
He was in Yes Man.
Yep. Yes Man.
And Haunted Mansion. I loved him in Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, because he was in some really old movies, but he also kept acting almost, till he passed, sadly, over the weekend. He was 87 years old. He was in Wall Street, a movie that I want Case to watch a lot about greed.
Is it about car subscription services, which we were talking about a half hour ago?
They could have only imagined the level of greed in the movie Wall Street is not that much compared to now the greed.
If only we would have learned some lessons, say, with a housing crisis of some sort. What are we going to do?
Why learn a lesson? Why learn a lesson? Why do that?
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.